Hi, everyone. Welcome to our very first podcast. I hope you all enjoy our little chat today, our simple chat. And for our first episode, I have a guest, a very special guest, the one and only my wife, Shanae. Say hi to the two people that are watching us right now.
Oh, hi. I'm Shanae, and it was really nice to be here.
So, I want you to actually just because I think people are gonna they'll learn a little bit more about me as time goes on. But I'd like for you to just quickly give a short introduction about yourself.
Okay. I don't really like these introductions. It's very formal, I think, but okay.
Okay.
I'm Shanae Martinez, and yeah, I'm originally from South Africa, and we're currently here in China, and we have a son named Eli, and I'm also a stay-at-home mom, like more than a year now, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
just over a year.
Just
almost.
over a year, and this is something I'm really excited, and I'm really really happy. I really love my job being a stay-at-home mom.
Ah,
Yes.
I'm happy you like it. So, do you think this is for every mom? Every mom should do this.
I think it's very important for every mom to do this, but I don't think everyone has the patience. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you need to earn a lot of money in order to do this? To be a stay-at-home mom, does your husband need to make lots of money?
No, you don't have to make a lot of money because you just need to budget. I don't know. Yeah, there are some things that you can't do anymore if you was to if you choose to choose to leave the workforce and be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah. It's important that this is a decision that both you and your husband
Yes.
makes. Yeah. You don't want you want to really plan for this, and there's a lot of sacrifice involved in this, right? Meaning, you what you used to save, you can't save anymore.
Yeah.
The things you used to be able to afford, you can't afford anymore, because you've decided that it's best for your family, for your wife to stay at home, for the one partner to stay at home in order to look after the child. There's a lot of benefits for the child. I believe every parent wants what's best for their children.
Seeing a child grow up.
Yeah.
Seeing all the milestones
Yeah.
and
Being there,
being there,
creating a wonderful atmosphere for the family when you're at home. I think one of my favorite things is just coming home. My whole family's at home. The house is in order. There's a good atmosphere at home. I really enjoy that. It's something that I would love I would love for this to be the case for the rest of my life. It has made my family situation better, not necessarily financially, but in terms of a good family atmosphere.
Yeah.
I think has done that.
Would you like to be a stay-at-home dad?
No, I would not like to be a stay-at-home dad. Well, yeah, I don't think as a man, I would feel comfortable with that. I feel like it is my responsibility to take care of my family and to financially provide for them. And I know there's probably families who get by with perhaps just the wife working, and that's okay. But for me personally, I think it's my duty to look after my family, and that's what I'll continue to do. Okay, I want to switch gears a little bit, and I want us to talk a little bit about relationships, more specifically our relationship.
Okay.
Can you remember how we met each other the first time?
The first time at church? Confirmation
See,
class?
this always happens. Like Shanae,
Confirmation
her
class.
memory is that's
Confirmation class, right?
yeah. We were in confirmation class.
That's the first time we met.
That was the very first time we met.
Yeah.
You were the very first person to speak with me
Because I was friendly, right?
because you were a super friendly person. Yes, too friendly, some would say, but that's another conversation for another day. So I want to know though, what did you think of me when we first met?
You were a friendly guy. Like,
Was there any hopes for me to?
no, you were the friend.
I was the friend.
You were a friend. Like,
I was the friend.
yes. I was friendly with people.
Okay, so then I know it was like a couple of months into our friendship that we started, well, not developing feelings for each other. I think I have developed that quite early. But what I wanted to know, what made you fall for me? What about me was it? Was like, yeah, this guy. I want him. I need this man, this boy, child, young adult in my life. I need to have a relationship with him.
You're asking me questions that happened like years ago.
Oh, you that old.
Man. But yeah. Okay,
For
so
those of you guys don't know, Shanae and I have actually known each other for almost 30 years now. 29 years this. Not 30 years. I lie.
yeah.
I lie.
13.
Shanae and I have known each other for almost 15 years, which is basically half our lives almost.
7 years before we got married.
Yeah, and we're going to be 8 years married this year. So
Yeah.
it's basically 15 years this year. We'd have known each other. Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's a long time, eh? That's like half our lives that we've spent.
Been buddies.
No. Really? We've been buddies for 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been. We've been good friends, right?
We have to be good friends if you want to have a long marriage, I think.
Yeah. You have to like that person.
Yeah.
There are probably times you don't like me.
Yeah.
There are times I don't like you too.
I know.
Just to put it on the record, you know. So yeah, why'd you fall for me? Why'd you fall for me?
You played guitar. You played it so well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think
Even
this,
though I told you first.
yeah, there's something people need to know here. Shanae started playing guitar way before I did. Not way before, really, because we knew each other for a couple of months. But she started before I did, and she showed me a few chords, and I took it from there. And then she stopped. She was the guitarist. She was the one who knew the strings to my heart.
Because you had I had to give you the opportunity to teach me something.
Yeah, so yeah. You know, the day I surpassed her in skill and competency in this guitar playing thing.
Yes.
And yeah, I started teaching you, and that was fun for a while. There was a time when we were just teaching and learning how to play guitar, and that was basically just a cover to be on like a quick date with each other, right?
Yes. The
For a while.
excuse.
Yeah, the excuse, right?
Mommy is going to teach me guitar lessons now.
Yeah, so we need to close the door. And then one day your mom came to you and your mom was like, Shanae, I'm not stupid. I am not a stupid one. I know what's happening. But anyway, so there's this big question though. Okay, I think we're jumping ahead now. This is a big question. So for those who know, like we have this whole argument as to who asked who out. This has been like the story of our lives, the story of our relationship, right?
And I think we know who asked who out.
Yeah, we know. We know who asked who out, right? We know, right?
We know, yes.
We know.
We know.
You asked me, right?
No.
No. I never asked you anything. You know that, right? I didn't even ask the thing. I just kissed you.
You sealed it with a kiss.
I sealed it.
Yes.
Yeah, as I should.
But I didn't ask you to go out
at the
with
time.
me. No.
Can I provide context, and then those who are listening right now, okay, you can decide for yourself who asked who out, okay? So I'm gonna give some context here. It was back in the day of Mixit in South Africa. We had Mixit, which was like the super app of the day. Everybody had it. We used to chat with each other on this thing every day, right? It was a day of Mixit girlfriends and Mixit money and Mixit everything, Mixit whatever, right? And Mixit was so unique at the time because you could show your feelings and everything. Like you can say, "I'm in love,"
Well,
"I am angry." It was a weird thing, right?
1 minute you're in love, 1 minute you're angry.
Yeah. Do you know how childish we used to be? Okay. Anyway, so you explained to me this, right? So after a couple of months, we developed this very nice relationship, right? Okay. We went to church, we went to youth together, and that was wonderful. And so you developed these feelings for me all of a sudden. Maybe not all of a sudden,
No, not
right?
all of a sudden.
But then we used to chat every day on Mixit, right? And you
Yeah.
were super friendly with me. I thought like, yeah, friend zone, fine. I accepted it at the time. And then all of a sudden, one evening, you sent me this message. And I remember you told me that you were sitting in the closet, in your closet, in your room, right?
Yeah.
And you asked me, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you can ask me." And then you were like, "I don't know how to say this." I was like, "Just say it." And you were like, "Is it possible
That you like me more than a friend.
for you to like me more than just a friend?"
And that
That
is not a that is
was
not
the question.
yes. It's a question.
And you know what
But it
I
doesn't-
said? I said, "Yes, of course. I'd like to be your boyfriend." Because that's basically asking. I didn't say yes, of course. I said, "Yes, of course. I would like for you to be my, for us to be more than friends. That's wonderful. That sounds great."
No, that's
And
not
then-
what I didn't ask you that. I asked you would
Do you think
you
it's
think-
possible
do
for
you think
you
it's
to like
possible?
me
Yes.
more than a friend? That's the
Yes.
exact words. I will never, I will never
But
forget
that's
that.
not like
Why
like,
I will
did you
never, because it
ask
was the
me?
most intense thing that ever happened on Mixit. This person I knew, I had Mixit girlfriends at the time. It was, I'm ashamed to admit this, but I had Mixit girlfriends. Like this girlfriend that you meet on Mixit, and this is just my Mixit girlfriend. You don't even know this person from anyway. Like this is just your Mixit girl. But like you were the
I didn't
first.
have those.
No, you
things,
didn't have
okay?
that. Yeah, sorry. You were like upmarket, upper class people. Anyway, so yeah, is it possible for you to like me more than just a friend? I was like, yeah, yes, of course. Why not?
The
And
reason-
then we decided we're not going to discuss all of this any further now. And then because the next day was confirmation class.
yes.
Yeah, so we went to church. I walked you home. And then I was like, "So about last night?" "Oh, yeah." And I was like, did you really mean that?" And yeah, you were like, "Oh, did you really mean?" "Well, yeah, of course. I meant that." And then I kissed you.
I can still
And-
picture it in my head.
Yeah, I know exactly where that happened though. I'm sorry to our parents who has to hear this now. If you are listening in,
Hopefully not.
hopefully they're not listening to any of this. But yeah, that was the situation. That was the story, right? Okay. And so I want everyone to decide here. There wasn't actually a question asked, "Would you be my girlfriend or boyfriend?" But the question was posed, "Is it possible for you to like me more than just a friend?" Does that mean, comment below, does that mean that she asked me out? Or am I making things up? Because everyone who I've told the story to has said that, yeah, that means, that definitely means you asked me out. And you have been the only one.
Even like the ladies, they also say.
Even the ladies said that, right? But you are still in denial. I don't know why. Like, but I feel so good when people, so just comment, even if it's just to spite this one. No. Comment honestly. What do you think? Because I honestly believe that that's her asking me out. Yeah. Yeah. So then we were together for about 7 years, and we got married.
We
Right?
got married.
You were still in university. I was in my first year of work, and yeah, this year we're going to be celebrating our 8th anniversary.
Oh, it's December. It's like
It's December. It's around the corner. Yeah, that's amazing, right? What a time we've had.
8 years.
So-
Marriage almost 10, eh? A decade. Almost.
You still happily married?
No. Yeah,
You are.
I am.
Did I force you to say that?
No. It's not always up. It's not always uphill, right?
Always uphill, always
Yeah.
downhill. Yeah.
It's like it goes like I don't know.
Yeah, it
how to
has
say
its
It
phases, right?
It has its phases. Yeah, it goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it's down. And
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah,
But again, are you happily married?
I'm happily married.
Yeah, you better say. No, sorry, I didn't force her to say any of this. Okay, what would you say? I've about 2 or 3 more things that I just want to quickly touch on. Okay, what would you say are the keys to a happy marriage? Or like, just mention one thing that's important before you get married. What's one thing that every person needs to take into account before they get married to ensure that they have a lasting, flowery life? Like you and I, we just have the perfect,
I know you asked for one. I have two.
You have to, give it to me. Give the people want to know.
Communication, right?
Communication.
I think that is.
So before you get married, you must make sure that this person is like you guys can communicate.
You understand how to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
People don't communicate the same way, but you should understand each other and how you communicate.
Yeah.
And should have the same values,
Yeah.
parenting style.
Yeah. Something you actually have to talk about before you get married, right?
Yeah. How many kids do you want?
Yeah. Or like what religion are
What
you guys?
religion?
It's very important. I mean, like all else can like you can like there's some things that really annoy you about me, right? Like throwing my socks everywhere, whatever the case might be. But you can get past that because we share the same values. We want the same thing for our kids. We want to raise our kids in the same way. We have the same discipline expectations for our child. I'm actually referring to our child quite a bit. But even like before we got married, we spoke about these things, how we're going to do that, right? We had like really intimate and deep conversations at 22 years of age. By the way, we got married at about 20 when we were 23 years old.
23, yeah.
Yeah. Some say that's young. It's too young. What do you say?
No, I don't think it's too young. I think the sooner the better.
The sooner, obviously, I would agree. But I mean, I got married the same age as you.
Meaning if the other, like, yeah, it's like a puzzle, right? You can't just marry anyone
Yeah.
or just marry because you are young and whatever. Yeah. But if all the puzzles fit together, then yeah.
Yeah. If all the puzzles fit together. One big thing that we're facing now as a couple, and I think people can probably see now the way we're sitting right now, we have picked up a few jiggly bits on the body. Yeah. There are those out there who says, well, it's just part of growing old together. It's just part of life, it happens. What do you say to that?
No, I don't agree with that. I disagree with that statement.
Even though it happened to you, like, I just disagree.
Yes, even though it happened. I do not agree that when you get older, you get bigger or fatter, right? I don't agree with that. Yeah, I think you should look after your body. You should look after yourself. Not just for you, but for your partner.
Yeah.
For your family. I mean, you want to live a good and healthy life and spend good quality time.
We were talking about gaining weight.
You said jiggly bits.
Jiggly bits. I think, yeah. So as you said, I also totally disagree with the fact that this is just something that happens and you're going to have to deal with it. I think if you want to be around for your family a lot longer, even though like you can look at me like this, like I don't like the fact that this is my current state of things. This is my current situation. I feel like I should have done better over the years. I think there's quite a few things that one can blame, but ultimately it's on you. And I mean, you are the issue, babe. No, I'm joking.
I give you the food, so
Yeah, I do have like one thing. Maybe I'll put up a picture here. I will show you like how I looked like on my honeymoon right now. And now I'm a jiggly man. Yeah, no, let's not. I'm not gonna add that into the cut. But yeah, now I'm a big man. I'm a big man.
big Nate.
Big Nate.
Yeah, I think we just have like things that we need to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Health wise, and yeah, be more self controlled. I think.
So as time goes on, do you think things will get better? Do you plan on making any changes in your lifestyle?
Yeah, we've been planning on making changes, but yeah, I think it's just time that we should stick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're right. We decided that we're gonna be more consistent with things
Yeah.
in our lives. We've decided that we need to put in more. We need to put in the effort if you want to see results. I think we have placed our or put our health in second place to many other things, whether it be work, whether it be whatever issues we may have experienced. We have just put that to the side and we allowed our health to suffer, and now we're here. But we're going to do something about it.
Yeah.
And so hopefully over the course of a couple of months, a couple of years, you'll see a difference. You'll see a change in us. Yeah, I'm committed. I think we we can do it, not just for each other, but for our child.
Yeah.
With being, I tell you what, I absolutely hate being fat. It is one of the most uncomfortable things to experience ever. And on top of that, I have a young baby who I need to keep up with.
Who has lots of energy.
Yeah, that boy has lots of energy. And I find myself not always being able to match that. So it's going to be important for me. If my family is important, if you are important, I need to make this decision.
Yeah.
And I think same for you.
True. The same.
Well, that's it for our podcast today.
Is it?
Yeah. I enjoyed having you on as
Good.
I think it's fitting for you to be the first guest.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm quite boring.
That is what I love. No, you know, I don't think you're boring at all. I think you bring a lot of excitement in my life. I enjoy you more than anyone else on this planet.
I know. Just the thing that you said now, but hey, it's not out of my head. Like I'm the only one. This is just resist. Repeat what you said.
I said that you're the person that I enjoy the most in this world.
Like we are able to just like sit in a room, just each other.
Yeah.
And still have fun.
Yep. Maybe that's why we're fat.
Maybe that's what we
Too much fun sitting.
We can just be with each other and have fun. No need for other people.
Extra.
Yeah.
That's true. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, babe, I love you.
Love you too. To the moon and back.
to the moon and back. Oh no.
You need to be corny somehow.
Yeah, I don't love you to the moon and back. I love you. I love you on planet Earth. Yeah? I love you like I love cake.
Did you read a status of mine?
I thank you for being on the show, babe.
It was good. It was good being here to think of old times.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for listening in, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come again. Remember, we will be posting every Sunday morning, our time. And yeah, hopefully we can keep you guys tuned in with some good old simple chats.